Hi, it's me, a Benjamin, or Benio, and here's a Super Mario t-shirt. Okay, so, um, for those of you that don't know this, at New York Comic Con, on October 6th, they're gonna release the trailer of the Super Mario Brothers movie trailer. Oh boy, and I'm really excited. I know there's some divisive opinions, like, some people thought Illumination, because it's Illumination and some of their movies are hit or misses. Well, Sony's movies were hit and misses, but then they brought us Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I mean, look at that movie for an example. Sony brought us terrible movies like the Emoji Movie, but then they redeemed themselves by bringing us Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. What if Illumination does that? Like, they make these movies, but then they brought us their own attempt at their own version. They have their own Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse with Super Mario Brothers. I hope it's good. Now, here's something you probably don't know that you're gonna find. Oh, you. But now, I was a big fan of Super Mario Brothers since I was little. I remember my sister's friend give her a Game Boy Advance, and I played with it, and it was Super Mario Brothers 3 Advance 4 for the Game Boy Advance, and I loved playing it. I did got frustrated, but I loved playing it. And ever since I played like independent flash games online of fan-made Super Mario games, and I love playing that. And I got a DS and a Wii, and sadly though I didn't grow up with a GameCube. It was in my generation, but I missed out on it and I got a Wii. I heard Wiis are better than GameCubes, so yeah, and I love growing up with like the new Super Mario Brothers series, Super Mario Galaxy. I love it. I'm a big fan of Mario, and I'm really excited to see a movie. I even cosplayed as Luigi in Fan Expo at in the Toronto Fan Expo. Now, what are my thoughts? Well, I do want to give you my thoughts overall on the Mario movie because I've been thinking. Now, I actually owned that live-action 1993 movie. When I first saw it, I liked it as a movie because I liked that comforting 90s New York atmosphere look. But there is a Mario fan in me that kind of hates it of how unfaithful it is to the source material it was. But I do enjoy it ironically as like a weird time capsule. And oh, sorry, it's 11 p.m. where I am as I do this video. But anyways, but yeah, so that live action one, like the Mario fan in me kind of hates it because it's not like the game. Like, you know those weird sci-fi reimaginings, like Alice or Tin Man, which are like reimaginings of fairy tales, but in a sci-fi setting? Picture that as like supposed to be the movie adaptation. That was the 1993 one. But I enjoyed ironically as a weird time capsule movie, like, oh, remember this existed in the early 90s? But I picture like, if I made a Mario movie in 1993, I would make it like Never Ending Story or Labyrinth, or Dark Crystal with puppets and colorful visuals. It's weird how they did that, but yeah, but again, like it ironically, but it's not a good Mario adaptation. Anyways, the Illumination Mario movie. Well, say what you want about Illumination and say what you want about their Dr. Seuss adaptations. I can trust this to try to be more faithful to the source material. Like, when you look at Dr. Seuss's The Lorax, and they made some weird changes, but I can at least trust them to make it animated more faithfully to the video games. Like, when you look at the forest with the truffula trees, that looks like the forest from the book. Like, they know how to make reference the book. Even the end credits is like the paintings from the Dr. Seuss book. But, and even the Grinch, I never saw the Grinch, I only saw Nostalgia Critic's review of it. But that's really it. But I can, like, at least will attempt to look like the book. Look like the video games, and it's not going to be directed by those people who did the Dr. Seuss Illumination movies. Like, it is Illumination, but it's going to be like directed by the same people that brought us Teen Titans Go. Okay, so say what you want about Teen Titans Go, at least I know they can make this colorful and funny, which is something more akin to Mario. But I don't, I don't know, but they'll still probably, hopefully make it faithful to the source material. Now, the guy writing this, he wrote movies like, he wrote the Lego Movie 2 and Minions Rise of Gru. I haven't seen Minions Rise of Gru. I have heard some good things, and some, like, there's some good things I heard, maybe, but and I really like the Lego Movie too. It has some people that didn't like it, but I really like the Lego Movie too, so I'm hoping he'll do a good job. But yeah, at least I can trust this to have the people make it like the source material. Like, they can at least animate like the source material. Like, I seen their work, like, they know to do references. Like, I can picture them doing video game references, like in Teen Titans Go, how they did like certain episodes with comic book references, or certain episodes with, or even in Teen Titans Go to the movies, they reference like comic books and movie references, so I can know they do Mario video game references. Like that I want from a Mario movie. So I'm hoping for something more colorful, adventurous, and fun, like what we got with Lego Movie 2 and Teen Titans Go to the movie. So I know I can trust them. Now the casting. A lot of people thought Chris Pratt as Mario was weird. Like, I love Chris Pratt. I love him as Emmett in the Lego Movie. I love him as Star-Lord in Guardians of the Galaxy, Owen in Jurassic World. But I like his voice when he does voice work. But yeah, it's not exactly what I picture for a Mario movie, for a Mario voice, compared to Charles Martinet's Mario voice. But hopefully he can try to do it. I don't think he's gonna do the deep voice where he's like, "It's a Mario." Yeah, remember when he voiced that? He literally said after that, "That's not the voice. We're still working on the voice." So chances are that's not gonna be the voice. But yeah, so I try to think of Jack Black as Bowser. So I love Jack Black. He's a fun guy, and my mom's really excited to see Jack Black as Bowser. Like, he's really excited to see what he's gonna bring, what he's gonna do. So what was my thoughts? I was a bit worried. Like, I love Jack Black and I want to see what he does. I hope there's a rock sequence. Like, he's like, "I'm Bowser! Rock and roll, I'm Bowser, I'm evil." Like, it's Jack Black voicing Bowser. Like, how can you not do a heavy metal song sequence? But anyways, then I thought, well, here's what I'm worried about. I'm worried he might be like, not Bowser, but maybe like a parody of Bowser that just happens to be Bowser. Like, even Teen Titans Go to the movies. Like, that wasn't like a faithful Teen Titans adaptation to the source material. It was like a parody of Teen Titans, which themselves were Teen Titans. And even, like, in seeing how it's Illumination and Chris Pratt voicing Mario, like, what if it's not Mario, but a parody of Mario that happens to be Mario? Like, even with the Lego Movie too, like, Batman isn't Batman, he's like a parody of Batman, which himself is Batman. But who knows, maybe I'm wrong, we just have to wait till a trailer. So hopefully they animated faithfully to the video games. Like, I hope they don't copy that guy named Sai, the O'Hare delivery guy, from the Lorax, and just painted him and make him Mario and Luigi, or copy and paste the ape from Sane and just paint him and call him Donkey Kong. Like, try to animate it like the video games, like how they're supposed to look like from the source material. You know, like Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong I can picture, and Anya Taylor-Joy. I know she was from that movie, that M. Night Shyamalan movie, Glass and Split, which I do like, so I can accept her as Princess Peach. Sorry. Yeah, I can accept her as Princess Peach. Like, heck, heck, I saw photos of her. I can picture her playing like a live-action Princess Peach. But that's all I can say. I hope it's good. It is worrisome that it's Illumination, but I hope it will be great. So I'm hoping for the best that it'll be great. I'm hoping it'll still be a fun movie. It'll still be great. So who knows? We'll have to see and watch the trailer. I count down the days. I wrote it on my list. I'm so excited. But oh wait, the part where I said like you're gonna find this kind of funny, like oh Ben, like I dozed off and talked about like my childhood of Mario, but that's not what I was gonna tell you. When I was little, I've always wanted to, well, not when I was little, maybe when I was like a teenager and I had these thoughts of becoming a filmmaker, I always wanted to make a Super Mario Brothers movie. Like even I'm hoping go to write a script and write my own Mario movie and make it faithful to the source material. But Illumination and their people beat it to me. I've been waiting since 2009 to make my own Mario movie, even if it was live action and animation to be more faithful to the source material, but I don't know, like even if I was gonna do it live action or animated, I was really be faithful to the source material. But I have But I hope they try to be faithful to the source material and still tell a great story and great characters, and they do the characters right. But we'll have to find out. Well, there's nothing. All we have is that poster of the glowing power block, which I do like what they're trying to do. Like I'm guessing, like if you punch the power block, the light turns off and it turns into a cube. But when it has something in it, it's on and glowing. I like that, and I hope there's like clever ideas like that in the whole entire movie. Like, oh, I like where it's like this. Like, I hope that kind of stuff is in the movie. But that's my review on that's my thoughts on the Mario movie coming out. Hopefully it's great. I can't wait to see it, and hopefully they do it great. So you probably see some new videos, and take care. It's a Mario time.